Ladies and gentlemen, this is TVP World. You're watching another edition of Military Mind, bringing you news from the front lines. I'm your host, Benjamin Lee. Moscow's onslaught against Ukraine continues. Last night, Russia launched 92 attack drones, Ukrainian official says, with devastating effects in 2 regions of the country. A number of homes were destroyed in Kyiv, according to preliminary information. Local authorities have not reported any casualties or injuries. Farther south in Zaporizhia, rescue crews reported powerful ballistic strikes on residential buildings. One house is reported to have been completely destroyed, with 30 others partially damaged. According to the police, 24 people were injured and 1 person is dead. Meanwhile, Ukrainian intelligence chief Kirill Budanov reports that North Korea, Russia's ally in the war against Ukraine, will hand over 150 ballistic missiles to Moscow this year. For the record, in 2024, North Korea supplied Russia with about 650 units of different types of weapons. Budanov says that Kyiv expects Pyongyang to provide not just new weapons, but another batch of infantry. The Pentagon has reportedly been notified of this development. Now, on the battlefield, analysts from the Ukrainian military project Deep State said that the Russian army have completely captured the village of Velika Novosilka. Russian troops continue offensive actions on this section of the front, gradually approaching the border of the Dnipro region. In the Pokrovsk sector, fighting continues over a complex of mines and coke plants near the village of Kotliny and Udachne, 12 kilometers west of the city. Despite the fact that the industrial complex and the slag heaps provide an advantage to Ukrainian troops, the Russian armed forces are rapidly closing in on their targets, the highway linking Pokrovsk with central Ukraine. If they succeed, the city will be cut off from Ukrainian-controlled territory, making the defense of the Dnipro region even more difficult. Now, moving on to the Middle East. Israeli troops carried out a major raid near Jenin in the northwest bank, killing 13 Palestinian gunmen, according to a senior IDF officer. According to the source, the operation, dubbed Iron Wall, was launched to neutralize the so-called Jenin Battalion, which is made up of operatives affiliated with the terrorist group Hamas and Palestinian Islamic Jihad. Several special forces units are operating in the Jenin refugee camp, along with border police officers and other IDF units. The officer said troops are searching homes, capturing weapons, and eliminating terror operatives. This new Army TV report unveils groundbreaking tactics by Ukrainian soldiers who became the first in the world to successfully neutralize Russian reconnaissance drones using FPV drones. These high-mobility FPV systems have proven incredibly effective against UAVs like Zala, Supercam, and Orlan, which pose significant threat due to their long range and ability to direct artillery strikes. Ukrainian forces are leveraging FPV drones not only for attacks, but also for counter-reconnaissance missions. Unlike traditional air defense systems, FPV drones are cost-effective and capable of pinpointing and disabling enemy UAVs, turning the tables on a technology once considered untouchable. Now, this innovation is a game-changer in modern drone warfare.
Вітаємо, друзі! Ви дивитеся Армія ТВ. Сьогодні ми завітали до бригади «Буревій», до підрозділу «Контур». Ось ці хлопці якраз займаються тим, що збивають ворожі крила за допомогою FPV-шок. Як ви знаєте, часто дрони камікадзе працюють саме по піхоті, по техніці, а ось ці хлопці саме полюють на ворожі пташки, які розвідують наші позиції. І трошки більше сьогодні дізнаємося про їх роботу. Ну от Україна – перша країна у світі, яка масово саме використовує дрони саме таким способом, як способом протиповітряної оборони, якраз збиває FPV-шками подібні ворожі крила. Чому так повелося? Ракети дорогі, чи от поясніть людям?
Наразі засобів протиповітряної оборони нас не вистачає. Ракет, які зможуть достати дрони та захопити електричні дрони, взагалі дуже мало виробляються країнами, такі як Великобританія. Раніше вони були, але теж в дуже малому об'ємі. Саме дронами це вихід з цієї ситуації. Із-за того, що дрони дешеві і вони керуємі. Так, ракета «Стінгера» коштує $70 000, а FPV-дрон коштує 1030 гривень. Наразі ми використовуємо не дуже велике БЧ, тому що для враження саме наших цілей нам не потрібні великі кабачки або якісь термобаричні снаряди. У нас тут 300 грамів тротилу.
Угу.
Так, якісь металеві, просто сміття металеве можна використовувати. Вони дуже гарно січе борт підерський, тому...
Ukrainian operators from the Galician Squad of the 10th Separate Mountain Assault Brigade deliver a hard-hitting response to a chaotic Russian banzai charge involving motorbike-mounted troops. Captured on film, the intense battle shows Ukrainian drone operators systematically dismantling the assault, leaving little more than wreckage in their wake. Ukrainian drone operators are increasingly using FPV drones not only for reconnaissance, but also as precision strike tools against mobile enemy units such as motorcycles. Now, this strategy combines a real-time coordination and rapid response, proving exceptionally effective in countering such unconventional assaults. And finally, let's take a look at footage of Ukrainian operators of the 73rd Marine Special Operations Center, delivering decisive blows to enemy forces in Russia's accursed region. Following precision strikes on Russian and allied units, including North Korean soldiers reportedly deployed as expendable assault forces, the operators conduct thorough sweeps of the area. Their work involves gathering critical intelligence on Russian troop numbers, arms, and identities of eliminated personnel. The deployment of foreign soldiers, such as North Koreans, highlight the length to which Russia is going to replenish its ranks.
Контроль.
На корейську написано. Замальовано і підписано на іерогліфами.
Так, це все, що ми тут.
Бать.
12:40, 12:39. Не хоч.
Став я фотку чи ні?
Не знаю.
Нормально тільки.
Не хвостики всі хустки. Є же там. ВСМС, блядь. Чинази, Санчизис.
По полю танки грохотали.
Солдаты шли в последний бой, а молодого командира несли с пробитой головой.
And with that footage, we conclude this edition of Military Mind. But for more news, update, and commentary, please stay tuned to TVP World.